For years, nuts were regarded with suspicion in mainstream dietary advice, dismissed as fattening, indulgent, and too calorically dense to be part of a healthy diet. Their high fat content, especially during the low fat craze of the late 20th century, led many to shun them entirely, fearing they would contribute to weight gain, elevated cholesterol, and clogged arteries. Dieters were warned to avoid them or limit intake to a few almonds here and there, often with an air of guilt. But today, a remarkable shift has occurred in how science views these small nutritional powerhouses. Far from being a dietary danger, nuts are now recognized as profoundly beneficial to human health, supporting heart function, metabolic resilience, brain health, and even weight management when incorporated thoughtfully into the diet. Nuts, despite their calorie density, are not your typical energy-dense snack. They are rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil and avocados. These fats help lower LDL, bad, cholesterol while increasing or maintaining HDL, good, cholesterol, creating a more favorable lipid profile that supports cardiovascular health. Multiple large-scale observational studies, including those from the Nurses' Health Study and the Adventist Health Studies, have consistently linked nut consumption with a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. The PRIDIME trial, one of the most important clinical nutrition studies of the 21st century, even found that a Mediterranean diet enriched with nuts significantly reduced the risk of major cardiovascular events compared to a low-fat diet. Part of what makes nuts unique is their remarkable combination of nutrients packed into such a compact form. They are a potent source of magnesium, an essential mineral involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those regulating blood pressure, blood sugar, and muscle function. They also provide substantial amounts of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative stress, and selenium, especially in Brazil nuts, which supports immune function and thyroid health. Nuts also contain fiber and plant sterols, compounds that further contribute to cholesterol reduction and improved gut health. Another key benefit of nuts is their association with weight management. Contrary to outdated assumptions, numerous clinical trials and long-term observational studies have shown that people who regularly eat nuts tend to have lower body weight and lower rates of obesity. This is despite the fact that nuts are high in fat and calories.
Why?
One reason is that nuts are incredibly satiating. They help curb hunger and reduce overall caloric intake by promoting feelings of fullness. Another reason lies in their metabolic complexity. The fat and fiber content of nuts slows digestion, and not all the calories in nuts are fully absorbed. Some of the fat content is excreted rather than metabolized, meaning the actual caloric load is less than what food labels suggest. Additionally, nuts support blood sugar control, a critical factor in preventing and managing type 2 diabetes. The combination of healthy fats, fiber, and protein slows the release of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing the sharp spikes and crashes associated with high glycemic foods. Some nuts, such as almonds and walnuts, have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce markers of inflammation when consumed regularly. From a cognitive perspective, nuts are equally compelling. Walnuts in particular are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that supports brain function and may help reduce cognitive decline with aging. Other nuts, like pistachios and hazelnuts, provide polyphenol and antioxidants that protect brain cells from oxidative stress. Research suggests that individuals who include nuts in their daily diets may experience slower cognitive aging and better memory performance, especially in older adults. Nuts also align beautifully with diverse dietary patterns. They are a staple in the Mediterranean diet, but they also play essential roles in vegetarian, vegan, keto, and paleo lifestyles. Their versatility means they can be eaten raw, roasted, ground into butter, added to salads and oatmeal, or used in baking, making them both nutritious and enjoyable. Importantly, not all nuts are created equal when it comes to processing. Raw or dry roasted, unsalted nuts are ideal. Overly salted, sugar-coated, or oil-fried nuts can introduce unnecessary sodium, refined oils, or added sugars, which undermine their health benefits. Still, even in those forms, they tend to be far less harmful than most ultra-processed snack foods that dominate modern diets. In sum, the evolution of public perception about nuts mirrors the broader shift in nutrition science, moving away from fear-based, macronutrient-driven thinking and toward an appreciation of whole food complexity. Nuts are not merely acceptable, They are highly advantageous when eaten as part of a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. Once mistakenly cast as dietary villains, they are now rightly celebrated as one of the most beneficial and accessible superfoods available. For heart health, brain support, metabolic balance, and even weight control, a small handful of nuts each day may be one of the simplest and most effective habits you can adopt.